You're watching Let's Chat.
It was Nathan Evaldi. Nathan Evaldi, the former Chattanooga Lookout, who went 6 scoreless innings last night to lift Texas to their first ever World Series championship. Speaking of champions, it is the Dinner of Champions coming up at the Bethlehem Center. Debbie Boggs is the development director for the Beth, and she is here joining us. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Tell me what the Dinner of Champions is.
All right. The Dinner of Champions is a signature annual event that we started a year or two ago, Chip, and now it has just turned into a wonderful event that we are hosting on November 18th at the Downtown Marriott. We are recognizing 3 wonderful community champions, Gus Hernandez, Herman Prater Sr., and Alan Green, for the work that they've done not only with the Bethlehem Center and our wonderful community, but with the city of Chattanooga.
Tell us a little bit about what the Bethlehem Center is, and keep in mind the Bethlehem Center has been around for decades and decades and decades. But give us the 20-second synopsis on what the Beth does.
Sure. We are a 103-year-old nonprofit organization in the Alton Park community of Chattanooga. We have 2 main services, Chip. So we've got our youth and family development, and then we've got resource access. So the Read to Lead Academy, the Boys to Men, Bridge at the Outdoors, that all falls under our youth and family, our social emotional learning program that we have. But then now we have opened up access because we need resources in our community, Chip. So that's everything from our food bank to the farm that we have growing out back, and to several other needs that we have for our community members. So we serve about 200 annually.
And the Dinner of Champions, I want to ask you a little bit more about how you came to select these 3 great individuals. And I know them all, but what makes each one a unique contributor to what you're doing at the Beth? And how did you come to determine these guys are it for this year?
You got it. This year we looked at a faith-based champion. To us, that was Gus Hernandez. Gus has just been an advocate for the Bethlehem Center. He's a missionary, a pastor. Need I say more? He's always been there for us, for our children, for our community. Just a wonderful individual. And then for the community champion, Alan Green has worked with the Bethlehem Center through the fire department. He does the life safety courses. He has been a longtime friend of the Beth and the community. And then Herman Prater Sr. is a legend to us. He grew up across the street from the Bethlehem Center, still lives in the neighborhood, has done all our photographs for as long as I can remember. Now his son has taken over. So Herman is just a legacy champion.
Tell me a little bit more about the dinner itself. Now, I know this is going to be hopefully a huge fundraiser for you. How do folks get involved with this? How do they buy tickets? How do they buy tables? That sort of thing. Yes,
of course. So everybody is welcome. It is going to be November 18th at 6 p.m. You can go on our website, Chip, which is www.thebeth.org. You can call 266-1384. I'm extension 104, and you can buy your tickets online. You can call me. You can mail your check into the Bethlehem Center at West 38th Street. But you can get your tickets now, and there are still a few tables available.
And how do folks who may not be able to actually buy a table for this particular event, or a ticket, maybe there's a schedule conflict, how can they help the Beth out? What are you in need of year-round?
Oh, year-round, Chip, we are in need of volunteers. We are in need of supplies such as craft supplies, paper supplies, anything for our students, because you know we have the after-school program and the summer program. So they're always looking for things that they can do, but our needs are great in that area. But volunteers are always a blessing to the Beth.
What about time from volunteers?
Yes, so time commitment. You can call our office. We can tell you exactly what's needed at that time. It may be just going out in the garden and helping with picking some weeds, picking some fruit or vegetables. It may be something that we need in the building, and if you have a special expertise, then of course Reginald Smith, our director, would love to hear from you, because we always have building items that need attending.
And you never can tell, if you spend a few hours over at the Beth, you may and hopefully would wind up getting hooked on continuing to volunteer there. And you're planting that seed in some of the youngsters that the Beth serves, and they will carry that that forward throughout their lives and their careers.
Yes.
Pretty cool thing, and you guys are 103 years old and going strong.
Yes,
so
sir.
best of luck on the Dinner of Champions. Debbie Boggs, good to see you.
Thank
Again,
you.
the tickets are still available. Make sure and get yours as soon as possible. 266-1384, 266-1384, and the dinner is at the Marriott downtown, November 18th, starting at 6. You want to order them online, do it, but do it quick. thebeth.org, that's thebeth.org. Stick around, we have much more, and we'll be back with it coming up next here on Let's Chat.